What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Box Attack. I'm Dom, and today I've got a pretty big haul for you. This is a lot of stuff that was Target exclusive, and well, I'm pretty excited to get into it. And be sure to join the Box Attack Universe Facebook group. That link is down below for you in the description. But without any further delay, let's get started. So first up, we are keeping things simple with the Baby Yoda t-shirt, or the child, as they call it. This was, I believe this was a Target exclusive. I'm not 100% sure on these things, but let's go ahead and butter knife my way into this. I mean, come on, Baby Yoda. Like, how can you go wrong with the child? He's just so cute. So we have the t-shirt here, and let's get this open. Throw that off to the side. And, ooh, it's a gray shirt. I thought that it was going to be black. There we go. There is the child on board. Child on board. That's a pretty cool shirt, though. I think that it's pretty nice. Baby Yoda, how can you go wrong? Like, you literally cannot go wrong with Baby Yoda. But we've got another t-shirt here, and this is the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And it's a pretty cool looking like arcade box. I love when they do these cool looking like arcade boxes. Just look at how cool that looks. Like, that's pretty awesome. So, that being said, let's slice up into this little boy right here. All right. And there's our box again, the cool arcade style box. We can open it from the top here, and you can see that it kind of folds out like that. Cool box to save. Like, if you like saving boxes, this is probably one that you might want to keep a hold of. But anyway, let's go ahead and slice into this package here. Ooh, look at this. Boom. For some reason, they didn't have this in a medium, but I think the large should be fine, especially after I wash it. But look at that. Boom. That is pretty dang sweet, and it's kind of video game style, which I think it looks pretty cool, yeah. I did also pick up this hat right here as well. That was part of the thing. Oh, and the Mandalorian lunchbox. That just looks, I mean, I don't really know if I, like, wanted this really. I just kind of got it because it was there and it looked cool. I mean, how can you deny this? Look at that. That just looks pretty awesome. And we got some art on the side and stuff. It is a Funko product as well, in case you weren't aware of that. It is a Funko product. But enough with t-shirts and lunchboxes. We've got pops to check out. First up, we have the Futura Stormtrooper pop. And as you can see, it comes in a stack. We got the Futura blurb on the back. This is not an imposter Futura pop. Let's go ahead and take him out of the box real quick. See what this looks like up close and personal. We can pop this open here. Here we go with our Stormtrooper Futura pop. This actually looks pretty cool. It's just kind of got some like scribbly like circles on it everywhere, and then as under the bottom you can see that they all kind of brush inward like that. Pretty cool style. Not my favorite one out of the bunch, but I do think that it looks pretty darn cool. Damn, that guy has a big spring inside of there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but he's got some spring going on for that bobblehead. But yeah. This is a pretty cool pop. I like it. Nice little Stormtrooper Futura pop. Definitely, it has some little speckles of blue in it as well. It's kind of harder to see, but we do have some blue speckles in there. Next up, though, we do have Jawa. And again, Target exclusive. You can see that right there. Let me just move some of this stuff out of the way. Jawa. This was, again, Futura collaboration. Let's take all this plastic off of here and take a look at it. Ugh, so much plastic. Stacks, I love them. I hate them. I have a weird relationship with stacks. Boom! There we go with our Jawa pop. You can see him better outside of that stack. Not as much reflection here. But let's go ahead and open this up. As we do, take a look at everything inside. Ooh, look at that. This one is pretty cool as well. We have Jawa. And I like the print on here. It's got like kind of a camo with like a little netting around it. Like it's interesting, right? Like we have this like net print pattern on here with the camouflage at the top. and I think that it looks pretty neat. I do like this one. Again, not my favorite out of the Futura line. So we do have our Jawa, our Stormtrooper right here, both of those. They both look pretty cool though, but Jawa, definitely not my favorite. I'm just not a big fan of green camo to begin with, but looks cool. I like the netting pattern that they have on there. If you can see that, it's pretty interesting. Anyway, aside from that, we have my favorite one coming up. This guy right here, R2-D2. This is probably one of the coolest looking patterns, in my opinion, that they have in this entire Futura lineup. So you can see here, we have like a zebra pattern on him. And boy, does that look pretty darn sweet, if you ask me. Let's pop this open here and get into the box. Boom. We have R2-D2. Now this looks cool. Like, I like all the red and blue patterns on him, and this zebra stripe, it almost reminds me of one of those camouflage cars, like when they have new cars out driving around that are unreleased, they put this like kind of like black and white zebra camo print on them, and this is what that reminds me of. I think that this R2-D2 is probably the coolest Futura pop out of the entire line, at least in my opinion. I mean, look at how cool that is. Like, pretty freaking rad, if you ask me. Yeah, so this one is definitely my favorite. I gotta say, R2 all the way. But we do have our Jawa, our Stormtrooper, and R2-D2 right there. So these are the three most recent Futura drops from Funko in the Star Wars line. I would love to see Futura do some like Marvel stuff. Like, can we get like a Futura Iron Man, please? Like, I think that, personally, I think that would be very, very cool. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Finally, we have the big boy right here. This is the 10-inch Boba Fett. It barely fits on my top camera view, as you can see right there. But yeah, this thing is pretty big. 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And wow, I mean, this one is just, I'm gonna have to, let's get this open here. We do have tape. It's taped a little bit. Let's go ahead and undo that tape from the bottom here. Yeah, this is a cool looking pop though. I am all about the 10-inch pops. I know a lot of people seem to hate on them, but I personally love them. Wow, okay. Gotta figure out Okay, here we go. There's our 10-inch Boba Fett. Look at this though. So I think that it's pretty cool simply because we have like these wear marks on here, like these damage marks, and like it's actually dented in. That's not just like a paint illusion. There's actually like an indent right there, and it's all kind of chromy, you know what I mean? Like it's got like a metallic paint job to it for those things. So we got flat paint on like the color red and green here, and then this like metallic-y paint on all of the silver, which just looks really freaking rad in my opinion. And I don't actually mind the base on the Star Wars 10-inch pops. I'm not a big fan of them on the 4-inch pops, but dang, look at this. This Boba Fett pop is super duper cool, and he just means business all over the place. Again, I'm just a big fan of how these dents are in here and how we have this kind of worn look on the paint that really gives it like a nice overall feel. So we have matte paint with metallic little dents and dings and stuff, and it's just kind of worn all around like he has been doing his job for a while now. But yeah, super duper cool details, especially on the back here and even down here at the bottom. Like this, I love 10-inch pops for that reason alone, because we get this level of detail, a level of detail that you just don't get on regular 4-inch pops. Well, simply because they don't have enough surface area to paint. So it makes a lot of sense. But wow, that Boba Fett pop is very cool. But I want to know, out of everything that I've talked about here today, which one is your favorite? Did you pick up anything? Did you order anything from Target during the big Star Wars drop, which they probably should have waited until May the 4th to do? just because, you know, may the 4th be with you, right? It makes more sense that way. But whatever, maybe we'll get something else that's super duper cool when that time comes around. Let me know your favorites though in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when big huge videos, I almost said a bad word there, when big videos drop like this in the near future. And a big shout out to everybody over on Patreon, part of the Box Attack Army. I send them pops out of my collection every single month, and if you want to join up to that too, link is in the description, as well as a link to the Box Attack Universe Facebook group where all things collectibles are welcome. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Once again, this has been Box Attack. I'm Dom, and we'll catch you later.